Well, I'm here working on a 4104. It's been sitting in a yard for, I think they said 9 years. It's got a conversion that's pretty rough. It's got some good parts on it though. We were told that they sent it to a shop, paid about $3 grand to have it fixed. It was running. The bill was more than the guy could afford, so it took him a couple years, I think, to pay off the bill on it. And then by the time he went back and to pick it up, it wasn't running. They couldn't get it to start, and he couldn't afford any more money. So it got trailered back here to his brother's house where it sat outside. I think they said 9 years is what they said. So all the bay doors are falling off. It's got some, we're gonna try to get it going. We got some new rubber with us today. If we get it going, we can hopefully get it on down the road, but we'll see. It's gonna need some work. Gotta try to get it running. The back window's ready to fall out of it, and it's not even worth strapping it. Try to strap it in. I think we're gonna just take that glass out, because otherwise, it's gonna blow out for sure. I can put ratchet straps from one window around it, but the bottom's already out and it's slid down, so it ain't gonna make it home. The rear tailgate is broken in half almost, so we'll have to probably figure out. It is broken completely there into two pieces. So anyways, I came up to look at the engine. We're gonna put new batteries in it and see what happens here, but I turned it over by hand, a full revolution. I'm gonna pull the valve cover and check the injectors in, make sure they're not stuck. But the one thing that I noticed, the very first thing, is it ain't gonna run like that. And if somebody hit that stop button at the shop, with that emergency shutoff flip there, it'll never run. So that's the position it was in when I got here. So they would never get it to run like that. So hopefully there's nothing wrong with it. It was just that was tripped. So it's got oil in it. I'm going to check the oil bath air filters, make sure they're not filled with water before I try to start it. That's always a good thing to check. And I'll probably turn it over another couple more revolutions by hand, and then pull the valve cover and check, because the injectors, sometimes they're not stuck, but as soon as they get actuated, then they stick. So I'd prefer to not have it run away if it does start. So anyways, I'm pretty confident that it's going to run. Hopefully the airbags will go up, and we're going to put new tires on it. And I don't know if he's got rubber for the bay doors or not, but it's less than 200 miles where he wants to take it to, so we'll see. Definitely got our work cut out for us, but it's pretty straight. It's got a few little issues. The windshield glass is really good. There's lots of good parts on it. The front marker lights are replaced. The rear ones are missing. The side markers are on it. So there's some money here. It's one of those, I think it's borderline if it's worth somebody trying to fix up. I think it could be saved. It's just going to take a lot of money. Otherwise, if it ends up being a parts donor, it's got a lot of good parts. So I hate to see that happen, but let's see what happens here today if we can get it running and started. So I'm working on this 4104 that's been sitting for a long time. And I figured it'd have some stuck injectors on it, so I barred it over a couple revolutions. Obviously, if you understand how the governor works, this will move, so you might think that the rack's moving. But if you look, the rack's not moving at all, so it's stuck in the full fuel position, and it's tight, it won't move. And after barring it over, you can see that injector is down now below there. That one's touching, that one's touching. That one's stuck. That one's stuck. And that one's stuck. So 4 out of the 6 are stuck, so depending if those would have pumped fuel or not, but the other 2 would have been stuck in the full fuel position. So I don't know if it would have run away, but it would have run like shit. And then, the chance of it running away, and if any of those other injectors would have unstuck, then it definitely would have run away. So gotta do some work on these injectors and get them freed up. But so far everything's looking good. I don't see any signs of water damage or anything up in here. We'll see what happens. I got the starter out, and as I was pulling it out, that came out with it. It's a big to me because I don't like them, snake skin. Sure hope the rest of that ain't in there. Oh, I just thought it was funny, but gross. Yuck.
Piece of shit is gone! Thank you, Lord! 9 long years!
Did you get it into second at all or no? I would not take it on the street with those tires. That's me. You have the trick. I'm always bitching and moaning about what's behind these stupid little caps. Look at that lug nut. Ain't she a pretty? Well, that would be a half a lug nut. So many more like that. Look at these motherfuckers. Another reason not to use these pieces of shit. It's gonna be lots of fun.
You think this is a scam?
Here's just a quick video showing the air throttle setup on this 4104. So there's the air pedal. That's the kind where the valve part is behind it. Some of them they're under it, but this one's behind it, and there's enough room there for it. And it's all right there. I'll show you the other side. Governor housing there. It's a nice throttle return spring, by the way. Had to put a new zip tie on it because the old one broke. Kind of see how that's mounted down there. It is kind of a pain in the butt to drive the manual transmission with that because it's about a 1.5 second delay. So with that spicer in there, it'll take a little getting used to. That's a little smoke. It's been idling for about 20 minutes. smoke. Getting on the highway. Smoke is clearing up. Area about 3 miles down the interstate here. Get out and shoot the temperatures of the hubs and everything. See how everything looks. Doing 55 right now. We're about 60 miles into the trip here. Everything seems to be doing just great. It's running real good. So it's got a little bit of a whine noise, but I don't see any. Stuff looks pretty good. The tires look good. Alright, he made it home. No issues. Didn't hardly leak any oil. Still got all the bay doors on it. All the glass is still in it. The back end's pretty clean. There's no oil all over it. We didn't clean nothing up. A couple little flicks. The back window, the way we ratchet strapped that in, and I put that foam blocks, I glued those to the window. And that all held in good. The only bay door that's not on there, we have it inside. That one didn't have screws in it. We didn't want to put holes in it. So he made it here to live with all of his other friends. Adrian has a slight problem. Well, in his defense, one of those is his son's. So, okay, well, we're getting ready to take off and go work on another 4104 down in Naples.